making a way to get this game going.
And the returner decides to signal.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
He's looking to make a big play downfield.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Here's the handoff.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
We'll call for the fair catch.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Oh, a nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no-man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. He's got it for a big gain. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
To throw, it's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass clock. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
At the end of the third quarter, South Carolina 7-0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Dickey. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him. And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now look at the... The interception sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Handoff in a single back formation. They'll tackle it at the 17-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Timeout call by the defense. Will go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. One more play before they head to the locker room. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, gutsy call here to go for this instead of taking the field goal, but it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to pass here on second down. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Throws to the tight end. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure.
And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, lofting it toward the left sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Second and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. The touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Love this play by this defensive back, locating the football and going up and over the receiver to make that play.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Using a strong stiff arm. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gets some space around the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
38, South Carolina, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
And the South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jacobs.
The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on fourth down.
Pulls it in. It's Bennett. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
You talk about flipping the script. The defense has given up some yards, potentially going to give up some points. And on this play right here, the offense was in the red zone, and now a significant loss and a sack.
That sack makes it third down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Kick is up and no good. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Handoff to the single back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Third down play for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense brings him down. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.